The Prakhon Chai hoard is said to have been discovered in 1964 after heavy rain unearthed a chamber in a derelict brick temple in which the multiple Buddhist statuettes were discovered. More recently, however, the selling of the various images have come under scrutiny, and the hoard is now spoken of in terms of looting and theft. The naming of the Prakhon Chai hoard belongs to the archaeologist Jean Boisselier. In an article from 1967, he claimed that the published statuettes did not come from the Thai-Cambodian border, as previously claimed, but from somewhere in the Prakhon Chai district. Since then, these images have been known as the Prakhon Chai hoard. As mentioned in the previous video, this hoard is considered to have had 300 Buddhist images, all excavated from a brick temple in the Plai Bat hill. The temple is known as Prasat Hin Khai Plai Bat II. Yet, considering the number of claimed statuettes, it is interesting that none are on display in Thai museums. These images were excavated without any archaeological oversight by local villagers, who in turn sold them to a collector living in Bangkok, Douglas Latchford. Much criticism is now being levied at both the art historian M.S.C. Bunker, who has written extensively about the hoard, and the collector Douglas Latchford, but we should note that both are now deceased and cannot defend themselves from criticism. The closest would be an article by M.S.C. Bunker dating to 2002. Apparently, Douglas Latchford caught wind of the find and began visiting the local village in the mid-1960s, purchasing images that had been discovered by the local villagers. The villagers in turn used this money to improve their living conditions and give their children a chance at a higher education. The first statuettes were sold at auction in London through the old auction house Spink & Son. Since then, statuettes in what is now known as the Prakhon Chai style have popped up in different private collections and Western museums. Douglas Latchford is not just suspected of his involvement in the dispersion of the images of the Prakhon Chai hoard, but at the time of his death, he was being investigated for plundering of Cambodia's cultural heritage, including stone, gold, and bronze treasures hailing from the Khmer Empire that ruled swaths of the region between the 9th and 15th centuries. Since his death, Latchford's daughter has forfeited his collection to the Cambodian government. There is also talk of Latchford selling forgeries in the style of the Prakhon Chai statuettes, and he certainly wouldn't be the first collector to do so. D. Duxman is famous for selling his collection twice, although that occurred more than 100 years ago. Thai authorities are now working to repatriate some of the statuettes to Thailand.